Ever wondered what makes green ants so unique? These tiny creatures are much more than meets the eye. Welcome to Elite Explorer, where you'll find fascinating facts to brighten your day. Green ants, the emerald architects of the insect kingdom, live in a world that's full of surprises. Their name alone sparks curiosity, doesn't it? Well, they are named for their striking green hue, a color not commonly associated with ants. But there's more to these insects than their vibrant color. They have a unique lifestyle that sets them apart from their other ant counterparts. Their fascinating characteristics extend from their diet to their social structure, and even their potential uses in medicine. Each of these elements makes them a standout in the vast world of ants. We'll be exploring these intriguing aspects and more as we journey through the world of green ants. So, if you've ever looked at these tiny creatures and wondered about their lives, you're in for a treat. Stay tuned as we delve into 10 fascinating facts about these remarkable creatures. Contrary to their name, green ants aren't always green. This may come as a surprise to many, but the color of these fascinating creatures can actually vary. The hue that a green ant displays is largely determined by its environment and diet. In fact, the term green ant is something of a misnomer. While many green ants do sport a vibrant green color, others can appear yellowish or even brown. This is because the pigments in their bodies reflect light differently depending on what they've consumed. For instance, if a green ant has been feasting on a diet rich in certain types of plant matter, it may take on a more vibrant green color. On the other hand, an ant residing in a more urban environment, with a less plant-rich diet, could appear more yellow or brown in hue. So, next time you spot an ant that isn't quite the shade you expected, don't be too quick to dismiss it. So remember, a green ant might not always be green. Did you know that green ants have a unique diet? Unlike their ant cousins who might be satisfied with a simple meal of crumbs or sugar, green ants have a more sophisticated taste. They're primarily herbivores, but they don't just munch on any leaf. Green ants prefer the sweet nectar of certain plants and flowers. They even farm their own food, tending to colonies of sap-sucking insects like aphids. These insects produce a sweet substance known as honeydew, which is a favorite of the green ants. It's a symbiotic relationship. The ants get food, and the aphids get protection. But that's not all. Green ants have also been known to eat small insects, and in times of scarcity, they might even resort to cannibalism. So, you see, these little green creatures aren't just fascinating for their color. Their dietary habits are a testament to their adaptability and survival skills. Truly, green ants have quite the gourmet palate. Green ants are master architects. Their nests are prime examples of their extraordinary craftsmanship. Using their own bodies as living chains, these tiny workers pull leaves together, binding them with silk produced by their larvae. The resulting structure is a marvel of nature, a complex labyrinth of chambers and tunnels, perfectly engineered for the green ant colony. This leafy fortress provides a safe haven for the ants, protecting them from predators and harsh weather conditions. The nest's design also aids in temperature regulation, ensuring an optimal environment for the colony's growth and development. No two nests are alike, each one a unique testament to the ants' adaptability and teamwork. But the green ant's architectural prowess doesn't stop there. If the colony outgrows its current home, they'll simply set to work on an extension, adding more leaves and chambers as needed. So, next time you see a leafy structure in a tree, it might just be a green ant nest. Green ants have a secret weapon, acid. Yes, you heard that right. These industrious little creatures have a knack for chemistry. They are capable of producing formic acid, a potent substance that they can spray at potential threats. Now this isn't your typical household vinegar. Formic acid is much stronger and can cause a painful sting if it comes into contact with skin. It's this ability that gives the green ant its bite, despite its minuscule size. The acid is stored in a special gland in the ant's abdomen and can be expelled when the ant feels threatened. This is a remarkable adaptation, a testament to the ingenuity of Mother Nature. It's not just about the size of the creature, but the tricks up its sleeve. So the next time you spot a green ant, remember, they're not just builders and foragers. They're also tiny chemists with a defensive strategy that could give even the most formidable predators pause. Watch out, green ants can pack a punch. Green ants are quite the social butterflies, or should we say, social ants. Their colonies, led by a queen, are bustling hubs of activity, with each ant playing a specific role in the maintenance and survival of the community. Workers, soldiers, and drones each have a task to perform, like a well-oiled machine. Communication among green ants is fascinating. They use a complex system of chemical signals called pheromones to relay messages. An ant might release a certain pheromone to signal danger, while another might signal the discovery of a food source. They also use touch and vibration cues to converse. Additionally, green ants exhibit a behavior known as tandem running, where one ant leads another to a new location or food source. It's a kind of teaching, a way of passing on vital information to the next generation. Green ants certainly know the value of teamwork. The queen of a green ant colony can live for years. That's right, folks. While the average worker ant may live for a few months, the queen, the heart and soul of the colony, can live for several years. It's a fascinating testament to the longevity and resilience of these tiny creatures. The queen's primary role in the colony is reproduction. She is the mother of all ants within the colony, laying thousands of eggs throughout her lifetime. This is a full-time job, keeping the colony thriving and growing. It's also worth noting that the queen's long life is a marvel of nature. She is the matriarch, the life giver, and the steady constant in the ever-changing world of the green ant colony. Even when faced with challenges, she perseveres, ensuring the survival of her offspring and the continuity of the colony. So when it comes to green ants, let's hear it for the queens. Long live the queen. Green ants are quite picky about where they live. These fascinating creatures are predominantly found in Australia's tropical and subtropical regions, particularly in the northern parts of Queensland, Northern Territory and Western Australia. It's not that they don't enjoy a good trip, but their preferred habitats are usually warm and humid climates, where they can build their unique leaf nests. The green ant's distribution is not only limited to Australia. They also extend to Southeast Asia, including countries such as Indonesia and Papua New Guinea. These regions offer the perfect combination of warmth and humidity that green ants love so much. However, despite their preferred tropical habitats, these resilient creatures can also be found in more temperate regions. They are known to make their homes in parks, gardens and even urban areas, demonstrating their adaptability and survival instincts. So if you're looking to spot some green ants, you might need to pack your bags. Green ants aren't just interesting, they're also important to their ecosystems. Now you might wonder, how so? Well, let's dig into that. Green ants play a vital role in the ecosystem as nature's little pest controllers. Through their daily activities, they help keep the population of other insects in check. They are relentless hunters, tirelessly pursuing their prey and ensuring that no pest gets off scot-free. But that's not all. Green ants also contribute to soil aeration. As they construct their intricate nests and tunnels, they churn up the soil, allowing air and water to penetrate deeper. This aids in the growth of plants and the overall health of the ecosystem. Green ants also serve as a food source for many creatures, completing the circle of life. Birds, spiders, and even other ants feast on them, ensuring that energy and nutrients are continually cycled through the ecosystem. Every ant has its day. Ever thought about eating a green ant? It might sound outlandish, but in certain parts of the world, these tiny creatures are a delicacy. Indigenous communities in Australia, for instance, have long incorporated green ants into their cuisine. They're not just popping them in their mouths straight from the tree, though. These ants are often used to create a tangy, citrus-like flavor in sauces and beverages. The green ants, also known as weaver ants, are carefully harvested from their nests, and when crushed, they release a strong, lemony aroma. This unique flavor profile derives from the ant's natural diet of sweet nectar and small insects. But it's not all about the taste. Eating green ants is also a matter of survival. They provide a good source of protein in areas where food can be scarce. So the next time you're feeling adventurous in the kitchen, why not consider green ants? Bon appetit! Lastly, green ants can be a source of medicine. It might be surprising, but these tiny creatures have served as a vital component in traditional medicine for centuries. Indigenous communities, especially in Australia, have recognized the medicinal properties of green ants for a long time. They believe that green ants can help with a variety of ailments, from common colds to serious skin infections. The secret lies in their bodies, which are rich in formic acid, a substance with potent antibacterial properties. This acid can help to combat certain harmful bacteria, potentially making green ants a natural antibiotic source. Additionally, green ants are also known to be rich in ascorbic acid, another name for vitamin C, which is beneficial for boosting the immune system. So the next time you spot a green ant, remember, it's not just an insect, but a tiny pharmacy on 6 legs. Who knew ants could be so useful? And there you have it, 10 interesting facts about green ants. These fascinating creatures aren't always green. Their color can vary depending on their diet, which is quite unique and includes a variety of plants and small insects. They're master architects, building extraordinarily complex nests that are marvels of the insect world. And did we mention their use of acid? Yes, these tiny creatures can produce their own formic acid for defense. Green ants are also highly social creatures, with queens that can live for years, creating thriving colonies. Their habitat is specific, primarily found in certain regions of Australia. These ants play a crucial role in their ecosystems, often acting as natural pest controllers. And surprisingly, they can be edible, offering a tangy lemon flavor. But that's not all. Green ants have been used in traditional medicine for centuries. Next time you see a green ant, remember, they're more than just tiny green insects. Thank you, and to further support the channel, take a look at the sponsors listed below to show even more support for our channel.